Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of Big Dino Plays Kingdom Death. It's a recorded episode. After another recorded episode, we faced the Gambler. It was a great fight. I did make one or two small errors, which I'm hoping to basically retroactively kind of correct. Only one that was negative, and it wasn't even that negative really. But yeah, let's dive straight in. This year we're going to hunt a dung beetle knight in Lantern Year 21. So, all right. So we are in the chocolate factory. I don't know. It's candy and cola. I couldn't really come up with anything else. So Candy's chocolate factory. And yes, we did one thing wrong that was quite significant. So there was an AI card that we rolled into against the Gambler, which would have put the trap on top of the deck. So I didn't do that. I do have the ability to cycle the deck around, and there's definitely a few things that I could have done. Not to mention that most of my survivors on were being hit on 10s, had blocks and dodges galore. So I probably just proc the trap and take no damage. So I'm not too worried about that one. The other one though, related to that, was that particular survivor who's a saviour had some stuff happen. So the easiest way I think to fix this situation is just to kill that saviour. It's fine. The second thing that we messed up was at the very end of the showdown, our survivor did the final wound, and I applied their dead saviour, confirm. So yeah, I then applied the thing that I didn't have to apply to Coconut Ruff, which was the thing that gave her 1,000,000 luck, and then she loses luck at the start of every act. So we've gotten rid of that. She doesn't have to trigger that. So we're going to take out 5 survivors against this Dung Beetle Knight. As always, I have to do my roll for face painting and shrine, and at the end of the episode I actually forgot to deal out I paid my resources, but I didn't do my innovate. So so we've got a very small deck, right? So we'll just take the top 4. I think we'll take Lucid Dreams to get a bonus survival limit. We need storytelling to add the Old Master to the timeline though, when we defeat a level 2 Dung Beetle Knight. So let's take storytelling, and we'll add the storytelling consequences to the deck, which I can't remember what it is, but I feel... I need to look at a few other things. Records is a storytelling consequence, and Bloomery. We need the blacksmith to do Bloomery, don't we? Cool. I'm just looking at Trick Transport. How do I actually get Trick Transport? Just for people that are playing along at home. Do I need to do something with that? I need to use the red one, the other one that I got, Blood Weaving. No. How do we get Trick Transport? I'm not sure how we get that one. Let's have a little look at the Red Witch's book and see what happens when you kill Brawl. When you kill Brawl, add Blood Weaving. Alright. I'm looking for Trick Transport now. I don't know how we get it. Because I want that survival. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll figure it out when it happens. Alright, so we've got records in there. I'm going to pop that there. So let's do our roll for face painting. Face painting's a 9. For shrine, shrine's a 1. Would have preferred the shrine over the face painting, but it is what it is. Departing survivors gain a bonus, 2 survival, 1 insanity. We don't get a shrine bonus. We shall depart. The survivors, we're taking out Peppermint. We're trying to get this shield proficiency point, which would be very, very nice. She is wearing what I like to call the greatest set I've ever designed. No, it's not. It's pretty good though. So singing cap, ignore a hit. -1 accuracy token, ignore a hit. And yeah, also evasion 2. And if we get one more piece in the red and black set, it's going to be evasion a lot. So she's hitting on a 6+, wounding on a 14. She's absolutely an animal with this shield. Yeah, what a great set. So look at her stats. She's an animal. She's got free climber. She's got ignore, somatic empathy. She has acid palms. If she wants, she can just rock around with acid palms. What a champion. The silk surgeon that we managed to wildly clear ruptured muscle, which was glorious, using silk surgery. Scythe mastery, perfect strike, extra sense, whatever, lunatic. Lemon, lime and bitters, who is actually wearing this set. We're going to change her to red because I've got a colour in red up there. So this is the person who is going to rock out and get us the Sears Chamber roll that we want. Has unconscious fighter, so we get to sneak some extra bleed tokens. Boost, we're trying to land sword mastery as well, so I think we're sword specialist level 6, and yeah, that's just a singing set with some shoulder pads to avoid even more hits. So yeah, the tech that I've gone with is all about avoiding hits. So we've got black and red cuirass, we've got singing caps, we've got Candy's thing that I'm not even using, which is gain a bleeding token to ignore a hit, and then we've got the Century Greaves. So I think there is a possibility that we could build a deck that a set that ignored 5 or 6 hits, which would just be very fun. Scout's got a pickaxe. Pretty cool. All right, Dung Beetle Knight. I'm going to do red incursion straight away. And that's it. Great. So our first thing we'll do will be red incursion. Let's flip it out and see if we can jank that natty 10. We have +3, so you only get to do the one person with a cloak. You don't get to do all of the people with a cloak. Which one are we going to roll with, Dano? Let's go with the blue dice that usually comes up trumps for us when we need it to. So yeah, so the lemon, lime and bitters has the full red set. So black and red sets, we get +3 to this roll. If we get a 13+, we get to go to Sears Chamber, which I've never done. It's a 7, damn, we get a 10. 10's still good, we go to the Elastomer Mines. We wanted to get stuff for the second black and red set, so we can do some transposing. So lemon, lime and bitters is going to start down the bottom in the corpse pit. Rolls a 2, which is gain a red thread, 1 bleeding token and 3 brain event damage. Come on. 1, 2, 3. And we have to go to the fossilized nest. So we'll go to the fossilized nest and we roll an 8. And a black resin. Huzzah! Alright, so we're 1 red thread, 1 black resin thus far. We will descend. We will descend. Come on. Today's the day. I feel it. I feel we're going to roll 6+ and finally get some iron. Alright, 1 red thread, 1 black resin. Boom. We'll roll again. This time we're going to roll on the grimy refinery. We roll 5, so that is gain a black resin and suffer the collapsed lung. A collapsed lung is a -1 movement token and a bleeding token. And gain a black resin, suffer, and you may roll again. We will roll again. We roll a 9. Come on. So we gain 2 black resin, and we will go into the heartworm tunnels. All right, just had a delivery. So let's roll in the heartworm tunnels and see if we can roll a 6+. Yes! 6+. We add 6 black resin, gain 6 insanity. Oh wow, I didn't realize you get 2 bleeding tokens as well. That's not ideal. Oh no. All right, great. So we're now at 14 insanity, and we gain 2 iron and 6 black resin. So that's perfect for us, really perfect, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 2 iron, 1, 2. That'll basically let us make, I think, pretty much everything we need to make for a second black and red set, which will be awesome. Will we use the full black and red set? I'm not sure. Speaking of, so that's it. Great work from the team there. I'm very happy with that outcome. Yeah. What does it actually say? The tunnels revealed. You landed. Oh yes. That's great stuff. I enjoy that. Red Witches expansion. 11 out of 10. Glorious. Let's do our first one. It's a random event. We roll. 92. Failed start, maybe? Failed start, is it? Failed start. Each survivor suffers 1 brain event damage. Survivors with 3+ understanding gain 1d10 insanity. We could take Founding Stones. I don't think we will. Everyone's got insanity, yes. So I'm just going to roll 1d10. So we're just going to gain 4 insanity on everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it, because literally everyone in my settlement is understanding a bajillion. Excellent. Next one, we find a sudden rumbling. The event revealer, which is the second person, rolls 1d10, rolls a 5, courage 5. If the result is equal to or lower than your courage, you stand your ground. Stand your ground. And we roll a 9. You stop the ball with your bare hands. All survivors gain 1 courage. That's going to get Vita a bonus. So Vita has achieved bold. Well done, Vita. Vita is bold on the hunt, which makes her prepared. And she rolls a lantern 10. It's rolling hot today. You'll love to see it. Bold, hunt phase, triumph. Gain a permanent movement. She really is living La Vida. What are the chances that the chick who's got the shoulder pads, the scout, oh, she's living La Vida Loca. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Next one is superfood. Do we want to investigate? Who's this person? So this is the third person, 11 lime and bitters. To gain a permanent speed, yeah, we'll have a crack at that. We'll have a crack at that. We roll 7. Okay, we gain a rainbow droppings phoenix resource. Just going to put that in storage straight away. And that's fine. Next one, a random event. Boom. 59. Cannot roll a prospector to save my life. Signs of battle. The event revealer may choose to investigate. If they do, gain a courage. Do we want to be ambushed? We definitely don't want to be ambushed. That is only on a 1 or a 2. Sure, we'll attempt to not be ambushed. No, we do roll a 2. In fact, we are ambushed. The event revealer... Oh, that's bad. During showdown setup, place the event revealer directly in front of the monster. So the lemon, lime and bitters, no. Boost is directly in front of the monster. Seems bad. And we're ambushed, so he's getting a double tap. Ugh. Don't enjoy that. Don't enjoy that at all. Is he knocked down? No, he's not knocked down. Interesting. Okay. Wonder what we can do with that, given that we're close to the ball. 68! A familiar face. Each survivor rolls 1d10. So the first person, second person, third person, that's a 1. Fourth person, fifth person. So the 1 is the third person, which is Lemon Lime and Bitters. She is our straggler. And she gains an understanding, but reduces her insanity to 0. Okay, so she is going to gain Dark Secret. Hoping to avoid that. So we'll roll on the Dark Secret roll and hope we don't roll a 4 or a 5. We roll an 8 on Dark Secret. I think that gets us Heartstrings and something else. The Story of Heart's Love. Gain Disorder Hyperactive and Heartstrings. Hyperactive is totally fine. Heartstrings is pretty cool, if I remember to use it. From now on, she cannot be the straggler. Oh, has actually anyone else got heartstrings? Because that's really interesting. That is really interesting. Yeah, Boost has heartstrings, so couldn't have been the straggler. Fascinating. Oh, we've now got storytelling. Ooh, we need to get rid of this very quickly. All right. So we're going to Overwhelming Darkness. Let's roll that. So top down, that's a 3, -1 accuracy token. We'll ignore that. That's a 2, -1 accuracy token. We'll ignore that. A 4, that's everyone gains a survival. And that person gains a -1 evasion token, which they'll discard. The next person, that's a 4, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So Boost is going to not gain this survival. And then the last one, that's a 9, so that suffer 1 event damage to the arms. Boost didn't gain that survival. And suffer 1 event damage to the arms. Well done. Well done, team. Good Overwhelming Darkness. We get Practice Dummies. Roll 1d10. We roll a 1. Gain 2 Insanity and a random disorder. Gain -1 population. Okay, it's not going to be anyone good. We've got so many survivors, it is crazy. Let's get rid of one of our Chomp. -2 luck. Today's not your lucky day, Chomp. You've been used as a practice dummy. Excellent. Cool. So we'll do our mineral gathering now. We'll just roll and see what we get. We get a 3. I think that's hemophobia. On our scout who's already got it. Mineral gathering. It's nice that this is the last time we'll have to do Dark Secret, I think. Yep, gain +1 insanity and the hemophobia disorder. I think our scout... Oh no, it's a new scout. They don't have it. So that's okay. Hemophobia and an insanity. We make it to the showdown and the monster is ambushing us. So let's nip over here. Here is the Dung Beetle Knight. Here is his ball. There is a vermin spot, bug spot right up the back. There it is. Goes here. And yes, so our stinky survivor, the furthest stinky survivor, is going to be this chick. I'm going to place her here. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Here. The scout is here. Not stinkiest, not furthest. All right, so at the start of the turn, this guy is going to turn to face baller. So we can dash to get out of the way. Yeah, so he's double tapping, that's right. Okay, so let's go as follows. Boost is going to dash. She's the target of baller. She's going to dash. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, avoiding those red witch acolytes. Do we want to surge with him? And kick the ball away? Yeah, you can't stop that. So yeah, I think we might just surge with the sword and see if we can get an early wound before we go. Matchmaker, spec sword. Yeah. So always going to use this direction as our... Actually, we'll go the lengthways. So we're always going to go towards the bottom of the screen with heartstrings. So I can get a bonus 3 movement with anyone with heartstrings. So we swing with the hyperelastic sword. We roll 2 hits. Oh, I need to shuffle these because I haven't shuffled them. Everything else is set up. Done. So 2 hits, 1 Sentry Carapace, and this. So that's a reflex. So I get to roll and then decide. We have +1 accuracy and +1 strength with swords. So that makes this hyperelastic sword strength 10. And we are just critting on normal. And yeah. Cool. So we'll roll and then decide. I rolled a 9, which is probably fine. Does he have a luck? He doesn't have a luck. Why don't you have a luck guy? Yeah, we're in trouble here. This reflex is a bad one. Perform ground pound, then perform basic action. He's about to get pummeled. He's about to get absolutely pummeled. He's got some armor. Yeah, we need a 10 to wound that. Hang on, let me just make sure I haven't seen it. After you fail to wound a hit location with this, after performing any reactions, draw another hit location, limit once per attack. So we could attempt another hit location. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we fail that one, we lose a survival. Then we're going to go for this one and see if we can wound, which we do. He suffers -4 toughness and cancels all actions until the end of the attack, which is excellent. So that also wounds, and we cancel that reaction. 1, 2 wounds, but we lose a survival, and then we're dashing. Good. So heartstrings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's nice. So now he flings the ball, and he's going to roll, 19. So she actually gets hit by that. I think you've got to roll 14 or higher. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So hits her. And just keeps running through her. So when you're hit by the ball, on collision, suffer 5 damage to 2 hit locations. So we're knocked down with her, and the ball's in the corner. Head and body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we lose a survival because of the heavy load resin dung ball. All right, so now he moves after the ball. And at level 2 he speed 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then he draws his AI card. And so the AI card he draws is an invisible layup. Perform ground pound. All right, so what's going to happen when the ball collides over here? Can't quite see it, but it's in the corner. It's going to go 1, 2, and it's going to stop and hit that and smash that. And then he's going to perform basic action. So his basic action targets the closest knocked down survivor, I believe. It does target the closest knocked down survivor. So they don't have to be in range, interestingly. Just making sure he's speed 7. Yep. So if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he is in range. So it is going to be on her again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go to there. So he is rolling 1, 2, 3, 4 dice and hitting on 9s. So that's no hits. He then, at the end of his basic action, full moves towards the resin dung ball. So he's now here. So we're going to stand up with the fist and tooth proficiency, and she's going to just walk 2 spaces down and kick the ball away. 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's there. And now we will go with Peppermint. She's movement 6. Does she get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, she does not. So she'll dash and she'll swing with the shield. Matchmaker, encourage, ageless, shield spec. Yep. So she'll go to there. She'll swing with the shield. She hits on, I think, a 3+. That's a 3, delightful. Because it's 8. Oh no, it's a 5 in the blind. Why do I feel like she hits better than that? Alright, she'll surge. Bit annoying, Dano. Let's go with the scythe. She's movement 7, which means she's too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Doesn't need to surge. So we've got 3 swings with this. The scythe is hitting on 2 pluses. 1, 2, 3. Any of those would have hit with the shield, by the way, but no. 1, the monster is not adjacent to the ball, so we discard that and draw a new location. 2, 3, the bot flies, so we automatically ignore the flies because we are courage 5. Courage 6, sorry, so we can't fail that. We're not hitting with a club or a shield. Yeah, so we'll just see if we can critically wound. Oh, I just remember we got a luck now. So we don't critically wound, but we do wound because we're sharp. Suffers -4 toughness and resolve the blah blah blah. Next one, that's a wound. So we've done 1, 2 wounds from the scythe. We'll now do a free surge. Love the surge on the scythe for free. 3 more hits. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So let's see if we can critical this one. Indeed we can. So we critically all of them. We gain a +1 strength and accuracy token. And we can archive a Century Carapace in the discard pile, which we do. We critically wound all remaining hit locations, which doesn't matter because there is no criticals on these locations. However, because of that strength token, we are now wounding these on 7s. So that's a 5, so we fail. We lose a survival. And that one is enough. So we archive that one, we gain a survival. Let's surge and swing for the 3rd time with our scythe. That's just 1 hit. Oh, the trap. Good time. Oh, I don't have a trap canceller in this one, that's right. Full move the monster directly towards the attacker. Slams the attacker, suffers 5 damage to monster level hit locations and gains the Smell World Survivor status card. Alright, Scythe Chick. Getting yourself some Smell World. Doink. Over here. 5 damage to 2 hit locations. Body and Boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Yes, the old silk set. It's going okay. Shield spec for everyone to be helpful. She's done. She's done. She's done. He's just going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. But he should have been 1 speed less anyway. And Vida is just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're as far away from the dung beetle ball guy as we can be. So that's it. He's going to start his turn. We'll just shuffle this deck. Going fine. Going fine. I'm remembering all of his tricks now. So he turns and he shoots the ball at the furthest person. He rolls a 17. We'll just count it out if I need to because I can dash when I... would I dash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we'll be dashing. The scout definitely does not want to get hit. There's no reason for us not to dash at that point, actually, so. That's the ball. It's ages away. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw an AI card. Rhinoceros Charge, the furthest threat in field of view and in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's Peppermint. Move and attack. Nice. Do we have split horns? Perform ground pound. That's all fine, actually. I think we just let him go and have a dance, have a play in the sprinkler. He walks to there. He swings on her. He's 4 speed. She's evasion 5. So he's only hit once, which will archive the -1 accuracy token on our black and red cuirass. So we ignore that hit, and that's it. He now performs ground pound, which knocks us down and moves the ball 1d10 spaces towards it. Yep. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So our turn. So this little guy is just going to walk 40 here and get our Scythe Chick out. She now gains the Dung Milk status. She gains a -1 evasion, a -1 accuracy. She is stinky. She falls out, knocked down there, and suffers 2 damage to her body that ignores armor. 1, 2. The scout will spend a survival to stand her up, and everyone is in play now. So done, and scout has dashed and encouraged. Yep, we'll go with Peppermint. She'll swing with the Hyperlastic Shield and see if we can get a hit. We do get a hit. Yes, it isn't a Century Carapace, which is good. She is critting on 9s. So 9 would be good. Nope. Does wound though, which is nice. So then ground pound is happening. Oh no, and we're performing basic action on the attacker. We will dash with Skittle so the ball doesn't run her over. Look at the ball. So she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The ground pound, the ball rolls 7. Doink. Now he's going to perform basic action against her, Peppermint. So she's earned her proficiency point. So we probably just want to keep her safe now. No, we'll start using the Dome Buster now. Yep, so basic action, it's 4 speed, it's hitting on 8s. So that's 1-8. We can't block that hit with our black and red cuirass because we haven't done our thing yet. We can't dodge, so we're suffering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to the hand, and the monster moves directly towards the dung ball. That's fine. We'll swing with the Dome Buster now. She hits on a 2+. She hits. And the Iridescent Helm, we are hitting with a club or a shield, so we gain +4 strength when wounding this location. So that's 3. That takes us to 23. So that is a surpass wound. So 1, 2 with the Dome Buster. And it suffers reactions, blah, 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 blah. She'll then move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This chick's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got to decide what we do now. Yeah, so Skittles dashed. Yep. Okay, so let's do Skittles' turn now. In Skittles' turn, Lemon Lime and Bitters is going to dash and kick the ball. She's going to move 1, 2, 3 to here. She's going to dash and kick the ball. She's going to kick the ball 1, 2. And now she's going to swing with the scythe on her first attack. So she hits 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Can't fail to archive Swarm of Botflies. So we'll see if we can critically wound. We can critically wound, so we've broken his wings. We gain an Elytria and a -1 toughness. That helps, so we're now only 19. We would critically wound on all remaining hit locations, but there aren't many. So yeah, we'll see if we can wound that now. It's even less now. 6 is exactly what we needed. Gain a survival. Oh, not her. She has a second side swing for free. Hits 3 times. I love this scythe. This scythe's great. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do that one last. See if we can get a critical. We can't, but we do get a wound. So the sword, 1. Second chance at a critical. It is a critical. So we do suffer 5, knockback 5 directly away from each other. And the monster doesn't perform ground pound, and because we're there, we now don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slides back there. Oh, the scythe is the greatest. I love it very much. It's outstanding. This guy's had his act, but we're going to dash and surge and see if we can get... We've already got the sword point, haven't we? She's done. She's done. See, the risk in doing this is that we get a reaction that rolls the ball towards him. So yeah, we'll just stay like that. So accuracy token, accuracy token. Yeah, so he just dashed to get to there. Cool. So we'll let him have a turn. So he doesn't do that. He instead performs ground pound and then basic action. So he's going to get knocked down. The ball rolls towards him. He's targeting our dude here. It's a 4-speed attack. He hits on 9s. He hits no times. That's the end of his turn. So we'll go to here and kick the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with the scythe again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're in range. We're swinging on 3 dice. 3 hits. Man, I'm actually loving this scythe. Absolutely loving it. That's our stuff. So 1, 2, trap again. Boo. 5 damage to 2 hit locations. Don't be the body. Waist and head. It's actually perfect, isn't it? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scribe's not coping well with the amount of stuff I've got in there. So old mate jumps to here. She's in the ball. We will go rescue her straight away, I think. Yep, so she's going to move to here, rescue her. She gets the status of dung milk, but she's already got it. And our dome buster chick's going to go. And then we're going to surge to kick the ball. So kick the ball. 1, 2. Spend her survival. Let's just go for a double dome buster. Peppermint. Walk in, swing with the dome buster. Hits. Not a perfect hit, so we don't get any bonus for that. We do get to discard that and draw a new hit location. It's a carapace. We roll like 4 dice, don't we? Yep, so we smash that. Gain a survival. We'll surge with that survival. Hits. Alright. So the monster suffers stumbled backwards. Yep, so we do a surpass wound thanks to her bajillion strength. So that's 1. 2. It's his turn. He's got 2 wounds left, so what we're actually going to do, he suffers knockback 3, 1, 2, 3. We're actually going to, at the start of the turn, dash and surge with the Dome Buster in the middle of this AI card here. We hit, don't be Sentry Carapace. We wound, it does 2 wounds. Game over. Nice. That's cool. What do we get out of this shump? We get +1 or +2 Hunter XP. So let's complete showdown. Lemon, Lime and Bitters achieved age 3. Boost achieved age 3. And I think the only 2 people that got proficiencies that needed it got it. Yeah, Lemon, Lime and Bitters wasn't really going to do much. We just took her for Unconscious Fighter. Boost got his sword, which is great. Vita was the scout, so didn't have a grand weapon to attack with anyway. So excellent. All right, so we return to the settlement with a lazy 14 endeavors and some resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll also take some basics, which will be 7 plus 3 caustic dung. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 dung and a skell. And we will do some spelunking, I think. Spelunking. So we've got a couple of survivors we can send that we don't care about. The first will be Vita, and Vita also has a pickaxe, so that's a perfect result. Gain a skull and an iron. Oh. Now, actually, while we're at it, we might send someone who's got high courage here and see if we can roll 7+ for the Trial of Valor. So Vita's done. Boost is 1 away from Sword Mastery, but we're going to send Boost in there as well. Boost rolls a 4. Gain a Preserved Caustic Dung, so that's 4 Preserved Caustic Dung now. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next person will be... yeah, Lemon, Lime and Bitters can go for sure. Rolls a Lantern 10. Is going on the Trial of Valor. Roll another 10. Rolls a 3. So that's a gain of courage, which means she's bold. Which means that happened during the showdown, so Stalwart. It's in the aftermath technically. 7, it's gained something that's irrelevant. Now, the two that matter. Do we want to send Skittle and Peppermint? So rolling a 1 and dying would be tragic. Giving up our lifetime re-rolls. But rolling a 7 for either of those gives us a reasonable chance at getting the Hidden Crimson Jewel, which would be good. I don't really want to lose either of them, so no, I won't do it. But what would we have rolled? A 5, so that's fine. Gain of courage, no big deal. All right, that was great. So let's, what else do we need? Yep, no, skull and a Preserved Caustic Dung. 14 Endeavours is legendary. It's time for a showdown against the Inverted Pariah, by the way, which I'm very excited for. We do have to do some age rolls, but before we do that, we will do this. And thanks to the scout, this pile, we're going to take the 6th card, and this pile, we're going to take the 3rd. 1, 2, 3. This one, the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we have a choice between Murder and Season of the Spiderling. Well, look, I think we'll take Season of the Spiderling. What does it do? Spiderlings are falling from the sky. -2 to all roll results if we have the Legless Ball innovation. We do. Each player nominates a survivor and rolls. You are dead. What do we need? We need to get... I don't think I've ever drawn this one, which is so exciting. Okay, so sane survivors with 3+ courage, insane, failure, you are dead. Based on their attributes. Repeat this until 4 survivors roll. If more than 2 survivors achieve victory, the settlement vanquishes the Spiderlings. The nominated survivors are dead. This is great. This is such a cool event. So we're -2 to all of our rolls. That is awesome. Alright, so we're going to pick 4 insane survivors. What else do they need to be? Nominates a survivor. Oh, this is great. Okay, so Harlan would be neither table applies, run away. Victory. Take on the beast without suffering a scratch. So let's go solo for our first survivor. Solo is insane, and solo rolls a 2. So solo has passed out. That's failure. The next one we'll do will be Turkish Delight. So Turkish Delight is also insane. That's a 5. -2 is another failure. Willow will be the third survivor. She rolls a 5. -2 takes a 2. A failure. And the fourth which means we are going to fail. Rolls a 7, and that's jelly shot. 7 goes down to 5. We achieve victory, gain the binge eating disorder. However, the spiderlings overwhelm. We archive the legless ball, and the nominated survivors are dead. That's okay. What a cool event. Better than murder? Yes. Give us 50 bajillion endeavours with which to spend on whatever we want. You better believe it's nightmare training to get that shield mastery. Come on. Shield mastery I have not had in my last couple of campaigns, so it's nice to get it. Okay, so we're innovating, yes. We could do like 15 matchmakers too. We want to try and get a couple of people with infernal rhythms, so I'll do that. We're going to do shrine and face painting. Maybe we go for some spider dances and try and get death touch. But yeah, the first and most important thing is for us to go a couple of bone beats and a couple of nightmare trainings on the shield master. One, two, three, 4, and then we go 1. So okay, so we're looking for an 8 or a 9 here to level up shield mastery. Spend a survival and roll again. Oh, spend a survival and roll again. Spend a survival and roll again. Spend a survival and roll again. Oh, that's cocked. Come on, Deno. Oh, okay, so I think we got one more. Yep. That is so annoying. All right, well, we're trying it again with old mate. She's at 0. She's going to get out against old mate, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. She'll get it against him. Sword mastery, so he's not going to do bone beats. We're just going to spend the 3, so he's got the same cracks. Fail, 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 fail. Gets it. Sword mastery. That's pretty good. Main. No, not Alistair, you chump. Why did I do it on Alistair? It wasn't Alistair, it was old mate. Boost. Okay, so we'll need to do bone beats on him as well. So I didn't account for that. Yep, so bone beats. Great. We could try on her again. I think we're better off doing a matchmaker situation now. So let's matchmaker sugar-free Red Bull with her, and sugar-free Red Bull is going to get a white secret after this year, so we could get ageless on her. Same with Violent Crumble. Cool. Okay, so Georgie's currently partnered with someone. Claudine? No. No. Yeah, Jelly. So those two can come out, that's great. Boost, we don't need you anymore. You've picked up your sword mastery, you can stay off the track. Alistair was saving for the Red Witches with his understanding 0. Very nice from me. That's what we should do. We should clear out some understanding from people. Using the Silk Surgeon's head thing. I just want to keep trying to get this freaking shield. So I'm going to take it back up to 8 with drums and then one more to do it. So we've got 5 rolls. First roll, 6. Second, sorry. That's actually 6 rolls. Second roll. Third roll, spend a survival or die. Alright, so we're going drums, drums, nightmare train. This is such a waste of my experience doing this, but shield mastery is that important to me right now. There it is. So I'm pretty sure she's got about 5 survival now. There we go. Wasted fucking 50 rolls. Alright, so she's going out and she is our person that will be able to take out this whole situation. Who else we want to go out with? I do need to archive the little guy. Little legless ball. There he is. See you later. We're just going to roll one less on that so I can do a sanguine extrusion, so I can make a second black and red set, because I'm pretty sure we have the resources now. This is what we're entering. Basic, skull, monster hide, monster bone, question marks, perfect organ, broken lantern, monster hide, dung beetle knight, underplayed fungus, century shell, compound eye, beetle horn, scarab wing, century fingernails, 2 black resin, 1 red thread, 1 elytria, and did I remember my iron that I got from that? I did not. Excellent, and elytria. It's actually elytra, but I've been saying elytria for so long that I find it, I can't not say that. Alright, so yeah, I think we can make another full set of the sanguine extrusion, which we want to do, because that requires 2 black resin, a leather and a broken lantern. So we'll definitely craft that. And that requires 2 black resin and an iron, which will craft that. We have 2 full black and red sets. How fun is that? Okay, I think I want to make a blacksmith, which I can't do because I don't have any endeavours. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. I did... do we go for a green charm now? Because you can proc the green charm with a black and red set, actually. Interesting. Green charm could be very good. Undeathable 1,000,000 times. Yeah, so we've got 2 cracks at trying to get infernal rhythm. And the reason I want infernal rhythm is I want to be able to look at the pariah's thing and know when the trap's coming, so I can just take it on the chick who completely ignores it, which is fun. Yeah, so I'm going to set up for the showdown against the pariah, and you'll see that live, which will be happening tonight. So I'll catch you all then. Big Dano out.